people, welcome to Politics Watch. This is Sir P. Now, today I'm going to talk about an incident that happened at 1 o'clock in the morning last night where a team from King Alarm were called to a break-in. Basically, the alarm went off and the team went to investigate. Now, according to the King Alarm team, when they went there, they didn't see anybody. But when they were leaving, 3 men approached the vehicle they were traveling in. One of the men reportedly pulled a firearm, pointed it at the window of the vehicle, and obviously the guards claimed in self-defense they ended up take the life of one of the youth them, and 2 of them escaped. Now, that was all well and done until a video came out of the incident. Now, in this video, it seemed as if the King Alarm men are not telling the story exactly how it go, because they're saying that when they were leaving the scene, the men pulled up on them. Now, what that says to me is basically they were leaving and the man them run down on them. Now, another important thing is that they only found a fake gun. So they're saying that these men or these youth pointed a fake gun at them and they took evasive action and basically take out one of the youth them. Now, in the video, you see the 3 youth them come down the road, right? And they basically walk past the King Alarm car and then they turn back as if the King Alarm officers called them, right? And the video for this is going to be in the description. Okay, one of my subscribers sent me this video. It's on their channel, so it's going to be in the description, and I'm going to post a link at the video in the comment section as well so everybody can watch it, right? So in the video, the 3 youth them walk past King Alarm, right, and they turn back as if the King Alarm officer called them, right? Initially it sounded like King Alarm was driving and the men them walk down on the car and point a fake gun at the car. Now, originally that story didn't make sense to me, because I'm thinking to myself, who in them right mind I go point a fake weapon at some King Alarm man 1 o'clock in the morning in Jamaica? That would be asking for your own spot over Dovecat, because what do you think is going to happen? You think they're going to be smiling and handshake? You're going to be greeted with lead. Who is going to be pointing a fake weapon at King Alarm 1 o'clock in the night? That didn't make no sense to me, right? And then the video came out, and in the video, you see the youth them walk past the car and turn back around and go to the car as if the King Alarm you'd call them and say, "Yo, you not see nobody I walk past." That's how the youth them look to me. Now, first of all, they're on the blind side of the car. So really and truly, we will never be able to know 100% what happened in the moments leading up to the first shot getting fired. Because the youth that get shot, he was the closest one. He was standing right by the driver, right? Now, I'm looking at his hands closely. And when I look at his hands, I didn't see him point anything towards the driver or the passenger. I didn't see the motion of him extending his arm, right, toward the driver or the passenger in that King Alarm car. And again, that would be suicide because he had a fake weapon, right? Or because the weapon they recovered was fake. Now, this is the thing. I'm going to tell you what is more likely to happen, because the video is there and I want you to watch the video and come to your own conclusions. Now, what is more likely to have happened is the King Alarm, these youths, because them look like young youths, probably a profile round with a 1 fake gun on them waist. Listen, youths are idle, we know this, right? We don't know what the intention was with that fake gun. Maybe they were going to rob somebody. Maybe they were just a bunch of youths idling. I don't know, 1 o'clock in the night, 3 youths walk up and down. We'll never know what the intention were. But what is more likely is that the King Alarm officer spotted the gun on the youth, right, and shot him. Right. The story of them walking up to the car, pointing it at the King Alarm officer, that clearly did not happen. Right. We can see that did not happen. Them walk past the car. Nobody now go walk up and point a fake gun and a King Alarm car 1 o'clock in the night. And everybody knows the King Alarm man the tech check. Right. Remember, King Alarm was the same company where they stamp out the youth in a Vegas apartment complex. Right. So what I think happened is them spot the fake gun upon the youth, and the officer who wouldn't know it's a fake gun. No, we have to mention this part. Remember, he wouldn't know it's a fake gun. Right? Decide to shoot. Now, a lot of ways this could go. There's 3 ways we have to look at. 1, because the first story we know is not true. So they did not walk up the car and point the gun at the King Alarm car. We can't see that now. Now, if this is the next way it could have go. If the King Alarm officer talked to him and realized they have a gun in his waist, right? And then to something like lift up your shirt, because there was some kind of motion before the youth get shot. Right? So maybe he spotted that the youth have a gun upon his waist. Right? And you can see the other 2 move off. Like them see something like gonna happen now, you know. So you can see the next 2 move off. Right? And then the King Alarm officer engage him and take him out because he assumed the gun was real, and anybody would assume the gun was real. Right? Then you see the next one jump out of the passenger seat and fire off 2 unaimed wild shots. Right? That second officer who fire off those shots, King Alarm need to discipline him, because I don't know what him say ma do. Because them 2 pie wild unaimed shot when we see him fire off down the road, I don't know what he was doing. Right? But the third possible scenario we have to look at is that if the youth never had any weapon upon him at all, fake or real. Because again, the fact that them lie about the initial story mean we have to start assume what else are they lying about. Right? Because I just don't see anybody in them right mind applying no fake gun. And as a matter of fact, we didn't see any pointing on a weapon going on. Let's just be clear. In my opinion, I don't know what you guys are seeing. I want you to watch the video and come to your own conclusion. But I did not see any motion that looked like the youth reach for something and point. But again, he's on the blind side. But I'm trying to look for his hands. And I can see most of his hands. And I don't see any motion that suggests him reach for something. Now, why would he reach for a fake gun? That's the question, you know. What am I reach for a fake gun for? What am I going to do with it? Beat the King Alarm man name head with it? It's a fake weapon. It's not like him really strapped and know him think, oh man, back in a corner, no matter what shoot me way out. What am I going to do with a fake gun? Nothing at all. Right? I think it's more like the King Alarm man. If he did have a gun on him, the King Alarm man spot it upon him waist and shoot him. Right? It's either that or the youth never have nothing upon him at all and King Alarm make up some story and claim to them find fake gun. And I don't know. Because there's another video that shows the King Alarm, the weapon is like sitting inside the car as if it dropped inside the window. So I don't know. Right? But I'm saying the initial story that King Alarm gave of them leaving and the 3 men approach them and walk up to the car and point a gun at them and then them respond, clearly we now know that did not happen. So them give the report and they didn't know about the video. So now that the video has come out, right, we need a serious investigation into this. As I said, I don't know what those 3 boys were doing. For all I know, they could be 3 innocent youths, or them could be 3 of the biggest thief in Jamaica. I don't know. That is not the point here. The point is, The original story that King Alarm gave, where they got approached by 3 men and man point gun pan them and them respond and kill somebody. We know that is not the case. The youth them walk past the car, turn back and come over as if the King Alarm youth call them over to ask them something. Right. This case is really confusing because there's no motive here. I don't understand why King Alarm would just shoot a youth. There's no real motive. Right. So if this go to court, you're not going to get a murder conviction for this. You're probably going to be looking at manslaughter. Right, because there's no premeditation here. Right. But King Alarm have some questions to answer. I don't know if they have body cameras or nothing like that, but they have questions to answer because the original story where them put out has now been debunked. So because them lie about the first part, who knows what else them lie about? Right. People, this is going to be another one. We're gonna have to follow up this one. But I want you to watch the video in the description and in the comment section. Watch the video. Tell me what you're seeing because I already reason with people like King Benji about this one. But I want my subscribers and my viewers to watch the video and tell me if I'm missing out anything or if I'm not spotting something. Right? No man is an island, no man stands alone. So I need your help on this one. This is Politics Watch. Patreon Squad. Big up on yourself. Cells P, King's Jazz. Scorpio Goddess. Best of yourself, sister. Enough love.